Hello, my children. Today we'll start together lesson B. We said that this unit 4, is about past simple tense. We took verb to be in past, was or were. You remember? Before we start reading, let's know more about past simple tense in general. Today we will learn together past simple tense. Past means happened before, not now. Already something happened before. The usage. When I use this tense, I use past simple tense to talk about things happened and finished in past. To make a positive sentence, how to make a positive sentence? Just you add ed to the verb with all subject pronouns. So past simple tense, I use it when I want to talk about something happened and finished in past, happened and finished before. To make a positive sentence or affirmative sentence, I put my subject. Subject, we said he, she, it, they, we, you, whatever. Then the verb, but pay attention that you will add ed to most verbs, then complete your sentence. Example, I visited my uncle yesterday. Yesterday, not today, yesterday. He worked hard last night. I added ed. They finished their work early last time. So to make a positive sentence in past simple, I add ed to the verb. Okay, all verbs take ed? No. Some verbs just we change their forms. Other verbs, if they end in y, and before y we have a consonant letter. Consonant letter means all letters except the vowels. A, E, I, O, U. So what are we going to do? Change y to I and add ed. For example, verb like study. Look at the letter before y. It's D, so it's a consonant. So change y to I and add ed. He studied English yesterday. But verb like play, before y we have vowel, so don't change y. She played with her friends last week. If the verb ends in e, if you have a verb and this verb ends in e, so just add d only. Change, it ends in e, it will be changed. Close, closed. For example, they changed their clothes 5 minutes ago. We have some words that we can use or show past. Like what? The word like yesterday, like last time. You can say last week. Last plus time. Last week, last month, last year, last Monday, last weekend. In plus year. In 1238. In 1673. In 1919. All these years are past. Or time plus ago, like 3 days ago, month ago, week ago. So all these words help you to understand what? That the sentence is in past simple tense. So I add ed in most verbs. If your verb ends in y, change y, and before y you have consonant, change y to I and add ed. If your verb ends in e, just add only d. What about the irregular verbs? Irregular verbs, we call them naughty verbs. They don't follow the rule. We can't add ed. We can't add ed. So what happens? They change the forms. We change the forms from present to past. So there are some irregular verbs that completely change their forms from present to past. And we have to memorize. We have to study them very well. So see, in the present, in past, we change it to so, swim, swam, go, went, write, wrote, give, gave, take, took, drink, drank. So in these, or with these verbs, I can't add ed. See, saw. Completely change it. The spelling change it. For example, I saw a big tree yesterday. I can't say I seed. No, I saw. She swam for a long distance. They wrote many letters. Nader went to school by bus yesterday. My parents gave me a gift in my birthday. So we call these verbs what? Irregular verbs. Irregular means that they don't follow the rule. We don't add ed to these verbs. How to make a negative sentence in past simple tense? Just you're going to start with the subject, then did not, then put your verb in infinitive, then complete your sentence. Example, Ali saw dolphins. Don't forget that we changed saw. The present is see, so the past is saw. If you want to use not, so it will be Ali. Then the didn't, did not. Ali didn't see dolphins. Because after didn't, you put the verb in infinitive. Another example, they finished their work. Put not. So they didn't finish their work without ed. Pay attention. So if you have ed, delete ed. Ed with didn't. If you have the past form, change the past to the present. He swam yesterday. Put not. So he didn't. The present of swam is what? Swim. He didn't swim yesterday. And pay attention. Did not, the same as didn't. The contraction form or the short form is didn't. To make yes or no question, just start with did. Then your subject, then the verb in infinitive without ed. Just in infinitive. Complete your sentence and don't forget the question mark. I saw my friend Adil yesterday. To make yes or no question, just you're going to start with did. We said I, change it to you. Did you? So the present of so is what? See. So did you see your friend Adil yesterday? Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Short form. Or you can write a complete form. Yes, I saw my friend Adil yesterday. If you want to say no, no, I didn't. Or no, I didn't see my friend Adil yesterday. So after didn't, put the verb in infinitive. If you have did, also the verb in infinitive. They played football last night. Start with did. Did they play football last night? Yes, they did. Short answer. Or no, they didn't. If I want a complete answer, yes, they played football last night. Or no, they didn't play football last night. So short answer or short forms like this. Complete one, you have to complete the sentence. Write yes, then the subject and verb. So pay attention, please. How to make a WH question in past simple tense. As we took before, just start with the question word. And we said what? The helping verb is what? Did in past. Do you remember in present? Yes, in present we have do or does. Then the subject, then the verb, and infinitive. Then complete your sentence and question mark. So again, question words like what? Why, when, where, how, what, how much, how many, which. Then did. Then the subject like he, she, it, they. Then the verb in infinitive. Complete your sentence and the question mark. And pay attention, I said before that the part that we are asking about, we will not write it in the question. Examples. He lived in London 3 years ago. Where? So where? did he? Where did he? The verb live in present. Pay attention in infinitive. Without D. Yes. Where did he live 3 years ago? In London. Can we say, where did he live 3 years ago in London? No. They went to the cinema at 6 o'clock yesterday. What time? So what time did they go to the cinema yesterday? Yes, at 6 o'clock. She ate pizza last weekend. What did she? Change ate to the present. Eat, the infinitive. What did she eat last weekend? Yes, she ate pizza. I bought a new dress 3 days ago. When? When did you buy a new dress? So easy. We have here some new words in this lesson. We have different kinds of sharks. This kind we call it what? Hammerhead shark, because the head looks like hammer. Yes, hammerhead shark. Hammerhead shark. Tiger shark. Tiger shark. Great white shark. Great white shark. Sink. When you put something in water and it sink, go deeper or go down, so we call it sink. Float, to stay on the surface. Yes, float, sink, float. Storm, storm, storm. Now let's start our lesson. Exercise number 1, read and mark, write the correct statement. Look at the picture here. Yes, can you remember? Yes. Who's he? Yes. Is he a teacher? No, he is a marine photographer. Yes, marine photographer. Let's read the passage. My Dad by Billy Rosen. So Billy Rosen wrote this passage about his dad. My dad, Ted Rosen, is a marine photographer. So what's his dad's name? Ted Rosen. What's his job? Marine photographer. Last week, what happened last week? He went on an expedition. He went to explore something. Yes, he lived on a ship for 5 days. So how long did he stay on a ship? 5 days. He worked every day. He studied sharks and he took many photographs. He learned a lot about them. He didn't see any whales, but he saw lots of fish and dolphins. He wanted to stay longer, but there was a storm. So why didn't he stay longer? Because there was what? There was a storm. So come, let's answer exercise 1. Number 1. Billy's dad lived on a ship for 3 days. Is it true? For 3 days only? No, it's false. Yes, he lived on a ship for 5 days. Number 2. He worked for 5 days? True, yes, because he worked every day. Yes. Number 3. He didn't see any sharks? He didn't see any sharks? No, it's false. He didn't see any whales. Yes. He took many photographs? Yes, true. Number 5. He saw whales? He saw whales? No, he didn't see any whales. Number 6. He learned a lot about sharks? Yes. Excellent, because he studied sharks. Come to exercise 2. Complete the sentences. Last week, Billy's dad. What on an expedition? Billy's dad went on an expedition. He what sharks and many photographs of them. He studied sharks and he took many photographs of them. He took. The next. He what? Dolphins too, but he didn't any whales. So he saw dolphins too, but he didn't see any whales. Now let's know more about sharks. Sharks are meat-eating fish. So sharks, they are what? A kind of fish, and they eat what? Meat. They have several rows of teeth and rough skin. They are very fast swimmers and they can never stop swimming or they will sink. So they have to stay all times what? Swimming. Why? Because if they stop, what will happen? They will sink. Sharks live in oceans all over the world. There are many kinds of sharks. We have different kinds of sharks. Tiger sharks are a blue-green color. Hammerhead sharks have strange flat heads. Great white sharks have razor-sharp teeth. They have what? Very, very sharp teeth. Here we have match the pictures and the name of the shark. Great white shark. Which one? Yes, this one. You're going to match with this one. Tiger shark. Yes, this one. You're going to match. Hammerhead shark. Yes, like the hammer. This one. Yes, great. Let's answer some exercises together. Rewrite the following sentences using the words in brackets. Number 1. Yesterday, I went to the cinema with my friends. Make a question with where. So we'll start the question word. Where did you go yesterday? Where did you go yesterday? Number 2. I worked with my mom yesterday. With my mom. So who did you work with? Because I'm asking about an object, not subject. If I'm asking about subject, I'll say who within the verb. But because I'm asking about an object, so I'll use did. Who did you work with yesterday? Number 3, he saw some whales, but not in the sentence. So he didn't see any whales. So change saw to see because we have didn't. And some, we change it to any. Number 4, she helped her mother with the housework. Use not. She didn't help her mother with the housework. Number 5, he lived on a ship for 5 days. Make a question with how long. How long did he live on a ship? Yes, 5 days. Number 6, I ate fish yesterday. When? When did you eat fish? Yesterday. 7, I got up at 7 o'clock. What time? What time did you get up? 7 o'clock. Excellent. Thanks, boys and girls, for watching and wait for the next lesson. Bye-bye.